We have Saigitan ready to do Roja Roja full song in the class as a cover or as a test. So, what is this, Saigitan? Like, when did you decide to gain so much confidence?
I just wanted to try.
It's a great thing. Even just mentioning this is a big thing. And there has been consistently a lot of improvement, especially in this song, for various reasons. Let's give it a try. Good luck. Let's go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Uh, it's much appreciated for taking that attempt. It's a big bold step, especially uh, with whatever reviews we had last year. This year it's been quite positive. Now, a lot of things that did go well, a lot of things that did get a big mess up. Okay, so especially it's a complicated song with a lot of accidental notes happening here and there. Going correctly with the beat is another issue. Remembering the order of the song is another big deal. So a lot of things. So the beginning, the very first line, there's no beat. Okay, so it's not a big deal. You started off with the beat. That's okay. So your very beginning, and then your Pallavi and the Pallavi is fine. Second background, beginning could have been a little bit better. And then coming back to the later part of the second background where the piccolo part happens, it didn't go well. There were quite a lot of wrong notes played, and then it ended up going correctly with the beat is an issue, starting from Anupallavi and more towards the second background music. Charanam is okay. It could have been a little bit better. It was reasonably better to a great extent, uh, especially with the accidental notes and so on. But going correctly with the beat was a big deal. But that will pass too, considering the difficulty factor. Now to the third background music, it didn't go well at all. So the very beginning is Ga 2, you are using Ga 1, and then that overdrive guitar part was fine. It should be slap bass, that's okay, it's not a big deal. So that part is fine, the chromatic notes were correct. Knee 1 to be played, you didn't do knee 1, you went to knee 2. So that part, the very beginning, and the chromatic notes on the second half. Now you did understand a lot of things on the accidental notes part on the main song, especially the Pallavi and Pallavi and the Charanam. But the accidental note parts got more into trouble in the second background and the third background. So I would still strongly recommend. Now going correctly with the beat is a big problem, especially in the background scores which are complicated in the song. So two options. I do want you to redo it as a keyboard cover. Well, this part is still recording now. So like I said before, I need the main sketch, the Pallavi and Charanam. No beat at all, number one. Number two, with the beat. Okay. Now when you repeat the Pallavi, when you did in this test, after the Charanam, you did go back to the first line. So that first line doesn't happen. The first line happens only one time. And I looked at my notes, it says Pallavi there. Yeah, it is Pallavi. But your technically the Pallavi is the next two lines. Okay? Just keep these things in mind. There was one other part that you did a mistake by touching an accidental note, which doesn't happen on that particular part in the second background. It added some value actually. It's not there in the original song. When you made it, it was a mistake. So it happened during the second background music in one part, and I was like, oh my god, this sounds so good. Sometimes these little mistakes that we do, like we didn't want to intentionally do any mistakes, right? So that ended up in a nice way. And I thank you very much for this. Okay, I will post this video as well so you know what happened and what we discussed. Okay, thank you.